Hey everybody, Trickster Shadow here, Variety Killer Main with just too many hours in the game. And today I spent even more hours, about 10 hours on stream getting the Blight to Prestige 3. He's only Prestige 3 level 1 because my sanity can't make me wait even more for for more levels. So we're only getting him to Prestige 3, which we got him. I'm here to show you guys what the Prestige looks like, the descriptions for the Prestige cosmetics, and also the Prestige Mori, if you guys are curious about that, what it looks like. And I'm also going to show you a little bit of the graphical update on DBD and some of the item changes because some of the items got changed. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. And here we go. Yo, what up, everybody? All right, so of course, this is the normal look for the Blight. I'll just do a quick spin around of him. If you guys haven't seen him, just a dude in like a sack with some regular pants and regular boots. He has this, I think it's supposed to be like a harvesting thing for like plants because he's supposed to be like an alchemist. And then, of course, he has the Blight, an alchemist whose ambition took him to the precipice of madness and beyond, mystery robes, the vestments from an ancient mystery school, now a relic from a time past, and Bonebuster, an elegant accessory, specially weighted to deliver a deceptively brutal blow. And then his P1 is the weapon, of course. And oh, you guys can see it. An elegant accessory is lethality proven by the gobs of blood upon it. Put that on. You can see a little blood and little tendrils around it. Looks kind of decent. Show you some gameplay as well of what it looks like in game. And then we also got mystery robes turning into dripping mystery robes. The vestment of an ancient mystery school, now stained in blood that will never be cleansed. Let's see, it has a little bit of blood. I don't think it adds too much. It's kind of, yeah. I feel like it could have more. Could have more gore. And this is the Prestige 3, the Bloody Blight, changing from the Blight to the Bloody Blight. An alchemist whose ambition brought about bloody undertakings. There you go, and this is the full Prestige 3. A quick turnaround. Yeah. And of course, yes, I do have the Mori, and here it is. As you can tell, the Mori isn't quite finished yet. It doesn't have any of the audio that it needs, and there may be some minor animation adjustments. But for the most part, you can tell pretty much the gist of what it is. And yeah, so I showed you the Mori and the P3 outfit. Next, I'm going to show you, for any of you guys that are curious, the graphical changes. I'm going to run through and provide a little bit of commentary showing the animations, the graphical changes, what the new medkit and key look like. And yeah, so if you guys want to see that, here we are. All right, and here we are in the bottom map. Here's the bottom variation of the shack. As you can see, the new lighting system, which I think looks pretty good. The new pallets, and of course the new lockers. It looks like it inside them. Going around the outside of the shack through the window. And of course, here's what I call the loop house. It's a very updated texture on the inside. As you can see, the ceiling is kind of falling apart. Looks like the type of ceiling that, at least in the other room, that you see in like a school. The truck looks very updated, looks very nice. You can see the basement looks very different. This is what the gens look like. Gens, I've noticed that the gens are yellow if they're inside a building and they're red if they're outside. I don't know if that's always been like that, but I just noticed that. And you can see there's a breakable wall down here. Sometimes there's a breakable wall in the other door as well, but it doesn't never covers both doors. And sometimes there's a breakable wall in one of the staircases, depending on RNG. Of course, the new chests. Going outside here, get a good look at the lamp shining onto the street, which is very good. As you can see, the electrical posts, they spark. Make a little bit of noise, which is pretty cool in my opinion. It adds a little bit of ambiance to the map. Of course, this is the inside of the preschool. It's also updated. Very creepy looking down the hallway. Of course, Freddy's bed got updated. Make him a little bit more comfy. You can see the lighting textures around the furnace and the fire. Looks very good. You can see the embers flying out. And of course, there are 2 breakable walls on either side on this Bottom Preschool, and they're always there. And there's always that safe pot, as far as I know, which completely changes the loop. Completely changes how you run this this window right here. And then, as you can see, coming up here, oh, there goes the gem. As you can see, coming up here to the right, the fences now have a lot more breaks in them, which is very good for killer. We're coming up to the 2-story house. You can see there's very good lighting in the front. The updated textures on the walls and the ceiling, everything decaying. Of course, the patented tree coming through the entire hitbox. Very nice. There's the kitchen. We come out to look at the house. And here's what the generators look like. They look very beautiful when they're completed. You can see them shimmering the air around them. Of course, here's the breaking animation and the debris going away. Same with pallets. Pallets also go away like that. And of course, here is me in a public PTB match going around Sanctum of Wrath. You can see all the moss and algae clinging to the center building. Of course, me going down. But you can also see on the statues that look at you whenever you look away, there's also moss, which is very cool. Gives them a little bit more character. And I'm not sure if the hooks are like this on live, but the hooks are also updated on here. As you can see. That's pretty good. And of course, here's the Yomoka variation of the shack. Has its own little theme. Little light shaft coming through the ceiling. Of course, the window. And then here is the family residence. You can see the main building. Also has some new breakable walls. Killer can break if they so choose. See the lighting around all the lamps, both on the ceiling and on the fences aside. And of course, this light shaft coming through. It's very, very pretty. Of course, the mask, Oni's mask. And you can see the lamps outside, putting a good glow. Of course, we got a gen in here. A little sneak peek at the gen animations. And of course, here is the gen animations through the wires, which there's wires on both sides, about the same animation. And then the levers, you can see it with the Kate. And she cycles through, she fiddles with the insides, and then does the lever, and then occasionally, she blows it up, of course. And then occasionally, she will pull out a little bit of oil, and it'll drip on the ground. I believe we'll be able to see that here in a moment. Yeah, there goes the oil, which is pretty cool. And of course, the other side of the generator, opposite to the Kate, it's pretty similar to what she's doing, except it doesn't have levers. And here you can see coming up to a new chest. That's what it looks like. Kind of reminds me of Minecraft chest, to be honest with you. And here's the new chest animation. Instead of just opening it up and searching through the empty chest, you're actually pulling out a lock. And you can see that it doesn't close and leave a noise notification to alert the killer, which is very nice. And eventually you pull it off and you can see what's inside. And then, of course, this is what the items look like. The medkits are now metallic, have a little bit of rust on them. As you can see, a little bit of wear and tear. And all the medkits look the same. There's no way to tell one medkit from another. Of course, here's the key. This is the skeleton key, the pink one. And then here comes the purple and green variation. It's purple. And that's green. As you can tell, there's no difference. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I showed you guys the prestige outfit, the mori, the animation changes, the graphic update, and all that fun business. And if you guys appreciated it, if you guys enjoyed it, please consider liking and subscribing. I am trying to put out a little bit more YouTube content. Trying to put a little bit more effort into it. I don't know how to do YouTube stuff, so this is all very new to me, but I'm trying to get better. And of course, if you guys are into Twitch streams, I also live stream every single day at around 6 p.m. Pacific time. The link to that will be down below if you want to follow or if you want to see if I'm live. And yeah, if you guys are curious about my opinions about the killer, I'll be putting a video out in a couple hours saying my opinions. And if you guys are curious about that, you can see that when it uploads. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever. Bye.